Hey, it's Monday. We're back, and it's a cold tundra here where we're from in Winnipeg. It's like minus 45 degrees. So today we're eating some nice hot lasagna with meat sauce from Mountain House. And since we're both a little extra hungry today, we're making a garlic toast and a small salad to go with it. But it's like ghetto camping salad. It's not like super fancy or anything. And yeah, so we're gonna make some garlic butter on our own, and we're just gonna use the bread that we have in the house, and she's gonna whip up some salad. So I'll let her explain that to you while I rip this open and put it in the bag for 10 minutes or something. So let us annoy you for 10 minutes.
Perfect. All right, so in my bowl here, I already have some butter. And I like the Kirkland brand, the granulated California garlic. And it has the best flavor. You got your little packet out. Let's open the right side so we're not killing each other there.
Look at that stuff.
Ooh, that looks good. Those are big chunks of meat in there.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Check that out. Wow. So last week I went and ate the breakfast skillet without her because
Yeah, it's kind of
she doesn't eat pork for reasons. And so I figured I'd eat without her because she couldn't eat any anyway. And it was pretty fantastic. I wrote a little spot about it on my Facebook page. And it was really good. The little hash browns in it taste like barbecue chips. And once it was all put together, which it actually came out perfect, I just took it to work with me and ate it at the office. And it was great. It was probably the best one I've ever had as far as the Mountain House.
Can you measure that?
What's that?
You can measure that?
I can eyeball it. It's going to be fine.
All right. Let's hope for the best.
Yeah, we will hope for the best.
We've got our
Lasagna.
bread on the tray here. Got our garlic butter all mixed up. I'm gonna just spread it on. I just normally just pop it in the oven for a few minutes just to get toasty, just at 400 degrees. And then I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna top it with a little bit of cheese and get that all nice and melty. Make a nice little garlic cheese toast.
Like, this looks amazing already.
Oh, I can smell that now. Ooh. That's exciting.
So yeah, that's got 10 minutes to sit while I sit here and try to annoy you for 10 minutes. But it looks pretty good, and it already smells good, and it's been in there for less than 30 seconds. So I've got 10 minutes on that, and I'm enjoying my Tahiti treat fruit punch. And so we're gonna try the lasagna as is and see how that comes out. But I've mixed some nice mozzarella cheese with some oregano and a few other things that we're gonna put on the cheese. So I've mixed it up already, and it's got some pepper and some oregano and some thyme and some other things in it. And we're gonna throw that on the lasagna after it comes out of there and see how that tastes.
All right, so we're just gonna put together a quick little garden salad just to round out our meal a little bit. So I just got some romaine lettuce here. It's better not to actually cut it with a knife. It's better just to rip it with your hands. Very easy.
And if you are using a knife, you should always cut lettuce with a plastic knife.
Yeah, it just wilts the lettuce. And I'm just gonna use just a little knife. Cut up some cucumber here. Yesterday I made some soup. I made some, what was it? Sweet potato and carrot soup. Nice on a cold winter day.
Yeah, I didn't care for it when you were having it, but it was much better a couple hours later.
Thanks.
Well, it needed to sit longer than the 3 minutes you let it sit for.
I was hungry. I didn't eat all day.
Oh.
All right, we got
That's
our
why my chili sits for 24 hours.
cucumber already cut up there. Into the bowl we go. Got a nice yellow pepper. We'll cut up a little bit into there. Not sure how you guys like to cut your pepper, but I just like to cut it 4 ways around the core. It makes it easier to get all those pesky seeds out. Just give it a little rough dice here. Just like that, and into the bowl we go. Got some baby carrots. That lasagna's got quite a bit of calories in there, so we're gonna try to round it out with some vegetables.
Could be worse. And you want a good high-calorie meal. You don't want to be
Yeah, in
running
the cold,
low on stuff.
definitely.
We live in a cold climate all the time, so...
Only 6 months of the year.
Yeah, only 6 months of the year. I drive a little smart car, and that thing actually started today at minus 45, which was awesome. I don't have like a heater or anything for it. We don't have a heated garage where we live, so our cars are just stuck into the climate. And it actually started today, which was fantastic, because I know many people, at least especially in the area, that their cars didn't start today, and they waited many hours to wait for a tow truck to come and boost them. And yeah, so in a cold climate like ours, we get a lot of calories going. Hey, even when we're camping and it's the middle of the summertime, a high calorie diet is better than nothing because you only have to eat 2 or 3 small meals a day versus constantly with the snacks and whatnot.
Do you want some onion in here?
No, I don't want
No? Okay.
No.
Oh, there we go. Nice little...
I want to kiss you later.
Okay, perfect. With the garlic?
No, the garlic's okay.
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
keep the
so
vampires
onion.
away. A nice colorful salad there. Put that aside for later.
That looks good. Here, cut me off some of that cucumber.
Like some cucumber now.
Yes, I made you some tea.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. There you go.
Thank you.
Check on these. Smells good. It's getting there. First, we give that a mix there. And we both worked late today, so this is a late dinner for us.
So it's been about 4 minutes now, and I'm gonna quickly give this another good stir. Make sure it's all turning out. And this already smells fabulous.
Cheesy.
Like,
Did you add cheese in there, Ruben?
no, I didn't add anything
wow.
to it yet. There's lots of big chunks of meat in there. There's lots of cheese. Normally I would just cut it down and eat it out of the pouch like you kind of need to in the elements, but we're gonna cut it out and put it in a nice clear bowl so you can see what it looks like. And I find just sticking the pouch in something that keeps the heat in makes it work a lot better. Like last week we made the macaroni and cheese. That one didn't turn out so well. I'm not sure if it's because our water wasn't hot enough or because
We didn't leave it long enough.
like we have a countertop that defrosts meat and things like that really quickly.
It's granite.
So yeah, so it's granite. So it might have just absorbed too much of the heat on its own, and that lost some. So right now I've got it stuck away over in the hidey hole, and that'll wait for a few more minutes for it to be done. And in about 5 minutes we will we'll be doing that. So right now I'm just gonna snack on some food, and make some shit up.
Perfect. What kind of dressing would you like?
Your choice.
My choice.
Yeah.
I don't have my milk.
That's too bad. Eat this one. What? It's mine.
Silly rabbit.
We hope everyone's doing good. We've got some actual MREs coming in soon, so we'll be reviewing those. Until then, we're doing all this fun Mountain House stuff. We still have a bunch of them to go. So we did this one last week. I recommend just cooking it for longer than we did. We left it in there for the 9 minutes as it said to, and it made a very nice, good cheesy sauce. Like you could dip anything into it, and it was really, really good. It just needed more time, or the water needed to be warmer. I'm not sure, but either way, it was really good. And so far, all the meals I've had from Mountain House are really good, and I can't wait for some of those MREs. Dub C had a really good one that looked like a giant snack pack this week of all different stuff. He always says he's going to translate things, but it doesn't seem like he does. Like we watched this video the other day, and he was going to translate the what was it, the kale mash thing,
Yeah.
and he didn't end up telling us what was in it other than kale and sausage, which was fine. But he's like, yeah, we'll get back to that later. No, never happened. So if you've got any MREs that you want us to try or that you suggest we should try, because we're still fairly new to it, let us know down below. Again, she can't eat pork, and I eat most of the pork stuff, so any of the kosher things you could just mail to her and flush somewhere. I don't know. I'll take the good ones.
You don't know what you're missing.
Oh, I definitely know what I'm missing, and you're missing bacon and ham and pork sausage and breakfast sausage and pork tenderloin Let's see, pork ribs.
There's like turkey bacon, chicken bacon,
Turkey
beef
bacon is disgusting.
I'm gonna make you beef bacon. I have some in the freezer, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, you're lying. You've been saying that for months.
Maybe tomorrow, since I don't have to go to work.
No, but I do.
You don't have to go to work till like super late. All right, I'm gonna check on the garlic toast because it's been in there now for 5 minutes.
And we're gonna check on our little lasagna here. It's been about 9 minutes. I'm gonna give it a little bite here. So lasagna is definitely ready. Tastes pretty good.
Stop eating it without me.
Well, I'm waiting for you.
Wait. I'm just gonna put the cheese on the garlic bread.
Well, you're taking too long. What are they gonna look at?
Your pretty face.
Right. While I eat some of this lasagna. So you'd actually like to try some. Come here.
I'm coming, 1 second.
Where'd you go with my cheese?
What? I just took it to put on my bread.
My cheese was for my lasagna.
I said I was sharing. If that was like a whole, like a piece of lasagna, you would think that it actually like got served, made right away at a restaurant.
Yeah, this is
Like
really
it's very
good.
flavorful.
Yeah.
Like the noodles are cooked perfectly in there.
Yeah, there's no Chef
Sauce,
Boyardee
meat.
going on here. This tastes
No.
amazing. So I've added about an ounce of cheese, and I'm going to stir that up and lock it back down for another minute because it's still pretty hot.
Definitely kid friendly too.
Oh yeah, there's no spice to this or anything, and it's not bland either. It just tastes like nice quality meat sauce, and the meat has some chew to it, so it's not like little bits of meat that you can't really tell is in there, like in a meat sauce, like out of a jar, like Costco. This is actually really good.
Yeah, it's got nice Italian seasoning in there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that for another minute with the nice melty cheese on it.
I'm gonna
And
get
then
some
I'm gonna
plates.
Get a nice bowl out here for you. And
Want a bowl or a plate?
I have a bowl.
Okay, you're gonna put all in there?
Well, no, I'm gonna put something small in there so they can see what it looks like.
Okay. All right, this is ready. Perfect.
Yeah, so I'm just leaving it in here for a few seconds to melt this cheese.
I might
Make
just
it all
put this on
melty.
broil just for a few minutes just to brown the top and the cheese there.
Yeah, so like in seconds, my oregano melty cheese is there. And it's ready to roll.
Pretty much complete meal in like 13 minutes.
Yeah, so
pretty
like,
awesome.
like for next week, I'm gonna remember to bring my tripod home from work so we can actually give you some camera angles. And I'm going to start adding my little edits and things like that in. I hope you don't mind our raw footage for the first few weeks. I have a whole nother TV show on YouTube on our channel. It's mostly wrestling related, and we do other things too. But that takes up most of my editing time. So please feel free to go over and look at some of my other things. And like, share, and subscribe. Ooh, that's cheesy. So here's what it looks like. It's a nice big, there's big chunks of meat in there. Of course, I added the cheese, so now it's super gooey. But there was a lot of cheese in there to begin with without me adding the cheese. I just like a lot of extra cheese that I would normally bring along on my camping meal anyway. So like you could add like a string cheese to this, like the pull and
break it
peel
up.
string cheese, and put it in there, and I'm sure it would be fantastic, especially if you have children or whatnot. So I've tried the lasagna. I'm gonna try the lasagna on the garlic toast.
Careful, the toast is really hot though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't want you to burn your mouth.
Yeah, you need that later. Hope that's not fuzzy.
Oh, God.
Okay, so we got the lasagna. We got it on the garlic toast.
Mmm.
Mm.
That is delicious.
Right? This is wonderful.
Mm.
You could totally make this into a sandwich. And I know it's carb heavy, but I would eat a lasagna sandwich. Like, it's so fantastic. Like it's just like the generic rye bread we had at home with some mozzarella cheese, the garlic butter that she made earlier. And really, it's all done with the salad and everything. for about 12 bucks all in. And to feed both of us for $12 is pretty good. I'm sure we can get the price down just a little, but since with the cost of Mountain House in Canada versus Mountain House in the States and everything else, we're going 12 bucks Canadian for that. Don't include the shipping on that one, the Mountain House, because that's about as much as the Mountain House. But here we go with our lasagna and garlic toast with the salad dinner. So we're going to be reviewing another classic Mountain House next week. So please join the Ramblin' Rabbit and the Fuzzy Bunny for next week's quick dinner. I know our last one was half an hour, but that was my screw up. So hopefully we'll try and keep these to about 20 minutes or so. Have a great week.
Bye.